Oh, on a bright sunny day, we're just savoring the moment. In comes the sun, so I'm sorry if I'm very white. It's just I am white, but I'm even more white because of the sun coming in. And today I smell in the air a beautiful smell of three young ladies called Perfume. And they are from Japan. And they've been around 20 years, believe it or not, in the music business, producing epic music, and over the years updating themselves to become a futuristic looking, if you look in their glam shot here, beautiful ensemble of dresses and futuristic looks. And this is them with the video we're going to show in their dance practice, just themselves being themselves, doing their dances, Polygon Wave dance practice. That's a huge hit in Japan. And I saw a lot of images and said, right, I'm going to bring that onto my channel and the group, because dancing is such a big thing at the moment, and so is, whereas backing dancers before were ignored, they're now in the front and everybody loves to dance to a song. So when you've got the group doing their own dances, you think, wow. So Perfume, the sweet smell of success for 20 years in Japan. I hope all my subscribers like you, they follow your music links and start to buy your music as well, because you are phenomenal. I've been watching your older videos and you've changed so much, and this is the proof of it. In an interview recently, and we're just going to touch on the interview, any other description will be attached to the video below, but we're going to get to this one. On stage, Perfume carries themselves with an aura of precision and otherworldliness that it's often hard to tell human from machine. But off stage, Perfume is undeniably approachable. Kind eyes, Kishua's signature waist-length hair, and that's the girl in the picture next to me with at the end with the long hair down to the back, is draped over the frilly dress that you see here in the glam pic. And A-chan, who usually sports a sleek ponytail, think of Sporty Spice and Spice Girls, and she is the girl that's in the middle. And usually, as you see down here, over here, she sports the ponytail. And then finally, this is why I'm bringing this up, we have Nokchi. And Nokchi is the one with the short hair, obviously, that's left. And she's in the middle of the video here, and she's up there just next to me with a hand like this. So that is the introduction of A-chan, Nokchi, and Kashumi. And I hope I've pronounced the names correctly, because you three ladies smell of success, and I want that success to come to English-speaking countries for people, just like Korean pop, just for people to actually get to know you. Instead of Korean pop, this is Japanese pop, and there's a lot of synthesizers and robotic elements to the music, and people say they sound almost like the female version of Daft Punk, or they could give a run for their money for Daft Punk. Either way, let's take a listen to them. Let's get into the lyrics straight after, and let's enjoy my first introduction to this Perfume. That is your introduction to Perfume and their dance. Now, what they've done here, and I've just realized this is a dance practice video for the official video that they do. It's very futuristic, full of colors, full of wonderful costumes. Take a look at this. And that's what you're going to get. But I love, like live music, I love to see singers and artists doing their thing in a way that we wouldn't expect. And that's them doing their thing, dressed down, still looking glamorous. All three of them are very beautiful ladies and just enjoying themselves. And I can see why they've been around for 20 years. Now, one or two questions, because again, we have to get to know them. And lots of questions were put forward. Now, they say you exude femininity in a very special way in your performances. How would you define it? Now remember, A-chan is the one with the ponytail, and she said, what you see in our performance is probably very Japanese side of us, the strength of beauty and femininity. We don't necessarily believe that you always have to put everything into words. Our messages and our beauty comes out when we perform, and when we dance and sing, our individual characters come out, which even you can see in this video. It's raw, it's them, it's what they're about, and I like it. I have to say, Perfume, the sweet smell of success in Japan, I think will be happening here, where more and more people embrace J-pop, Japanese pop, and yourselves, and realize these girls are pretty unique. So Nakchi, who is the short-haired one, she said the definition of femininity, evolves every year for us. In Japan, there are a lot of idols, members of girl or boy J-pop bands, who just focus on being friendly and cute, like we did to a certain extent in the beginning of our careers. But as we grew older, we became more concerned with growing our art for ourselves without relying on men to tell us how. There's so many role models around us that we have the mentality and we aspire to be like them. So they were asked, who are those role models? A-chan continued, Ringo Shiina, a Japanese artist, and also Mikio, our choreographer. They continue to pursue what they love with a strong will. The fact that they can continue doing what they love is because they get support from all around them. They're motivated by what they do and what they believe in. And it's wonderful to have mentors. People say, who is my mentor? And I always say, my partner, because he's Spanish and someday hopes to return to Spain. But I don't want to go to Spain unless I've achieved an element of success in my life. So hence I'm doing this music, and hence I'm also an author, and I've wrote books. And I have my author channel on YouTube as well. So they continue the group. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing women today coming up in the music industry in Japan? Now, Kashyuki, who is the long-haired girl, as we see in the picture down to her back, said, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the biggest difficulty, but something I've noticed is that if you start as an idol, I tend to see girls who are struggling to grow out of the idleness as they get older, the kinds of outfits, performance, and songs that they perform. So it was asked, what is something that really excites you moving forward together as a group after so long? And A-chan said, or A-chan or A-can, depending on your pronunciation, we want to stay together even when we become old grandmas. I can't wait for us to live next door to each other and start sharing dinner. Imagine. And that's what the Spice Girls do. They all know each other and visit each other, and Victoria is the godmother of Jerry's children, and that kind of thing happens with girl bands. It becomes so close. Oh, like, I've made too much of this. Do you want some? She started to laugh. And it was finally asked, how would you describe your relationship? Which a lot of people would want to know 20 years into the business. And Kashyuki said, it's so hard to explain in words. We're everything to each other, family, colleagues, friends, siblings. It's a mix. The other two are part of me. I've actually been looking for that one word to explain our relationship, because our relationship has changed over the years. But there's probably no word to explain it. At least I don't know it in Japanese. I know it in English, and it's a combination of two words, and it's called Kashuka, uniquely unique, because that is what you three ladies are. And that kind of music and those dances that, somebody asked this group Perfume recently, how do you get together and who choreographer, and they have a choreographer, but there's a lot of these dance moves that comes from them instantaneously. It's almost like after so many years they can come, do this, stand, go with the music, and they all just tend to it's an energy that keeps going around the three of them, and when one does a move, the other does a similar move, and the choreographer corrects them, and it's just a very natural performance and thing that they do. They're just able to gel together. So you have had a song from Perfume, a bio a little bit before, a little bit more bio, and people say, what about the lyrics? There's very little lyrics that we can be analyzing for this, but I will go to the lyrics that I have for Perfume. It's called Polygon Wave, and it starts, artificial stars glitter, a virtual game between you and me. Bills also flow from the rhythm. I'm pretending to be in the city. Polygon wave tears, it's flowing even if it's crazy. I want you to feel in a world full of fake. What is a dream? There you go. You'd think in simple pop, video, music, there wouldn't be depth, but there is in the questions. And only you can answer that. What's in it? What's in your dream? You want to live, you want to dance, what's your dream? So it continues. Now is my dream. Now, meaning today, the moment, what I'm planning. My dream, Koryugmi. No body temperature, no body temperature. There's no one near me. I can't speak. Reaching out in the air, la 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 la. It continues. The artificial sun is dazzling. I can't see you. I'm sure it's because of the scenery. I'm pretending to be in the city. In other words, I'm pretending to be lost in the city until you find me. Polygon wave tears is flowing even if it's crazy. I want to feel in a world full of fake. What is a dream? So the song is really about dancing and moving to the rhythm of your life. What do you hear in musically? What do you hear in your head? That kind of thing. You move to the rhythm of your soul, into that lost city to find yourself. And then it finishes, now is my dream, your dream, my dream. Polygon wave, polygon wave, polygon wave. And the polygon wave we've seen, and we see them like this looking through. And that's you looking at me, looking at you. Your inner self comes out to look at you and say, which way do you want me to go in life? And where do we go in this city? But that's the question. We never know until we start walking. So I wish you well in your walk into the big city to find your soul. I wish you all well. So that's my analysis of the lyrics. I want to thank Perfume. I want to thank you all for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. They will be back, Perfume. They've got 20 years of music for me to get through. So I will update you all with another wonderful, all their links are in the description below, and I will update you all over the coming months when I play more and more Perfume videos. Thanks again for listening. Please like, comment, tell me your favorite single of them, and subscribe.